I want to tell you about this Larimar bracelet. Then I want to tell you about this Sleeping Beauty turquoise ring. Okay, let me just put that to the side for a second. It's going to be a juicy good hour. And as much as I'd love to tell you about it all in the first 5 minutes, that would actually be doing you a disservice. And so stay tuned for the whole hour. And let's go ahead and start with a bang. Now, if you are just tuning in, I acknowledge that you're looking at an investment price tag. Please stay tuned because obviously we already discussed and will at length some $75 price tags, $99 price tags. But I also want to lead with this to show you how much we mean business in the world of gemstones, especially when it comes to your exotics, the hard to find. This one in particular, harder to find than ever before. It's called Tanzanite, and I don't doubt that you've heard of it before. But you may not necessarily have your finger on the pulse of how difficult it is to attain in any quality, let alone the best of the best, which is all that we accept here at QVC. And then to put this before you at the pre-feeding frenzy price tag of $719. I mean, this is $300 less than it once was. 5 easy payments of $144. And then we lace it in diamonds. And that metal that you see is not silver. That is solid 14 karat white gold. Fabulous close-up. Gets to brag on the quality of the Tanzanite. This is J371464. Now, as you can imagine, I do not have 1,000 of these in our inventory. So if you are a Tanzanite collector, I know you know what to do. And you know what? Actually, if you're a Tanzanite collector, stick around, please, so we can fully explain what it is that you are getting. Before we bring in Jeff, I want to confirm something with my producer. Are we making 12-month interest-free special financing? Okay. Sometimes when they discount, we lose the special financing. We have that here. So 12 months interest-free special financing if you are shopping with your Q card. Those who have the card, you know what it means. You spread this out over 12 months' time. Make the minimum payments and pay it in full within a year. There is no additional charge. It's like you paid cash. Okay, thank you for that. It's actually under $60 a month to get this home if you are using your Q card. Okay, now as much as I could just ogle and talk about this, that would also be doing you a disservice because I am not technically a gem expert. I'm just an expert at loving pretty sparklies. That's why we have Jeff Mosley here. He is our expert. And we are not just starting with a bang, we're starting with our gem experts' favorite gemstone. So, Jeff, it's good to see you.
It's good to see you, and congrats again on the big graduation.
Thank you.
Love the hair. Love the pink
hair. Oh, yeah.
There.
My daughter has like long pink, like mermaid hair. It's amazing. But thank you very much. I'm very proud.
So, yeah, Tanzanite's my favorite gem, as you know. And 25 years of my career I spent 17 years solely dedicated to Tanzanite. So it really is not only my favorite, but it's one that I've studied and traveled the world and really dissected. And right now is probably the most important time in the history of this gemstone to take advantage of any opportunity to get a hold of it. I don't even want to talk about the discount. I just want to say that this is truly that top of the line color. I hope your TV is large. I hope your TV has high definition, because if you can see this gemstone up close, you're going to truly understand and appreciate. It's like looking at a jeweler's loupe in a store, but you get to do it from the comfort of your home. This is really the best of the best.
Wow. And, you know, Jeff taught me to let my eyes play the game and see if I could find that pop of red inside it. And I've already seen it a couple of times. I didn't have to search for it. And that already tells me that I'm getting the highest of high quality. Now, let me just break down some specifics for you, and then I want to get, if only briefly, into the story of this Tanzanite feeding frenzy that's been happening. There's a global reason for it. This is 1.15 carats in the Tanzanite alone. In that beautiful oval cut, you have 20 points of diamonds and solid 14K. I love this kind of tension setting meets bezel setting that you're getting here so that nothing interferes with the beauty of the stone. But my friend, we would have to scale. You know what? It would be like a James Bond movie or something trying to even get to the Tanzanite. And you wouldn't survive, right? To get to the Tanzanite that exists in only one place in the world right now.
Yeah, I mean, so here's the short story in case you're just seeing it for the first time. A baby in the gemstone world, discovered in 1967, given the name in 1968. One place in the entire world, unlike all of the gemstones, there's one little dot on the globe in Tanzania, East Africa, at the bottom of Mount Kilimanjaro. And that mine is now down to there was 4 sections. 3 of them are no longer producing. One is producing minimal. 2 years ago, for the first time in the history, of gemstones and tanzanite. The government took over the mine. They built a wall around the mine. They took away all site holders and mine ownership. So they took a hold of everything. And the key here is, Jen, is the color. It's all about getting that color. Now, if you are someone who owns a violet or purple tanzanite, like myself as well, that's wonderful. That is still valuable and rare. But if you can ever get the opportunity to get something with these velvety blues in it, that is what collectors globally would love to have. And let me just say this. The news came out 2 years ago that because of all the things that have happened, the price of the rough tanzanite before it even gets into the wholesale and retail market was 30% higher.
Ugh.
That was 2 years ago. Here we are doing the opposite of the rest of the boutique world, and we're discounting it 30%.
30% down.
And this is just simply the loyalty that we have to our wonderful collectors, our customers who have been loyal to us over 30 plus years. We want to just give back and say, we want you to own something that is truly going to one day be priceless and irreplaceable.
And, you know, I always follow up conversations like these with, I love that. It's an amazing backstory that makes me love this even more. However, in fact, we'll talk about this again when we talk about Sleeping Beauty turquoise. That means little to me if I don't look at this and go, oh, that's gorgeous, right? Like it's rare, it's hard to find, but it's not attractive, then so what, right? I hear about how hard this is to attain, and I look at and understand the love affair that the world has with Tanzanite. Makes it that much sadder that it's rare and really expensive, but we're knocking this down $300 today. Use that Q card to spread it out over a month's time. Use your own credit or debit card to use the easy pay of $144. But do what you got to do to get what is only increasing in value with every day that passes. Oh, you know what, honey? Can you help me put this one on? I can't resist. Okay. Okay. While I put this next bracelet on because it's one of my favorites.